Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is Sadina Constantine here at Jukebox Tarot, coming at you live. I hope everybody is feeling well and looking swell today, as you should be. So, I know it's been a minute, people. You know, I've been going through some things. I think we all been going through some things. Like I told y'all, there's going to be a huge attack upon you at this moment and at this time, because you have a huge breakthrough coming through. I'm covered in chills from head to toe. Whether you know it or not, there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes in your favor that you do not know about. I got chills. My hair is standing straight up if you can see it. Okay, so this is going to be specific for somebody out there in my collective. So let's go ahead and get a prayer in and get started. Divine, Most High, above all, most loving ancestors, crossed over loved ones, crossed over pets, spirit guides, and spirit animal guides. Thank you so much for clearing out my energy and protecting my energy as I give this clear and concise message to my beautiful, wonderful collective out there. We bind and cast all money blockages, all lies, slander, and deceit, all alienation and separation from your children, and any other negative, foul, future spirit that is coming to this energy. We bind and cast it into the dry places. We send it into the dry ground in the mighty, precious name of Jesus. And all God's people said, Amen. Beautiful, wonderful collective. I have missed y'all. I love y'all so much. I want to thank you for all my new subscribers. Hey, man, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. Don't hesitate to share. Thank you for all your donations. And just so you know, I have discovered that somebody was impersonating me on Facebook and put in a WhatsApp to do personal reads. And at the time, you know, I don't do personal reads, and I don't ask for anything. I don't come on and ask you for anything. If you feel it on your heart to donate to my channel, then you donate to my Cash App, which is in the link. It's in the description box below. But anybody else posing as me, just know that they are frauds, and they are stealing any donations that you probably did donate to me. And just so you know, that person, if you're watching me, cross watch or karma, just know you're gonna get hella karma for that, honey. Yeah. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get into this. So I feel like somebody is trying to get a reaction out of you or trigger you in some way, shape, or form. You may have some family members that feel jaded because they know that they are going to jail behind the shit that they have done to you, and they are trying to some way, somehow get back into your energy, get back into your good graces, or just get back into communicating with you so that they can somehow put you in a position or a place to say that you knew exactly what was going on, so they can save yourself from what? Going to jail. Come through, spirit. What else is my beautiful, wonderful collective out there need to know? I missed y'all. I love y'all. What's up, UK? What's up, Canada? Come through. Come on, y'all. Love you guys. So we're going to get down to the bottom of this. I know we've been going through this, and I keep saying we're going to sprint these last 50 yards, but it feels like it's 150,000 yards, doesn't it? But just have faith, have hope, and just know that you are divinely protected, and God is going to bat for you, and we just have to be patient and wait. What? We got collaboration at the bottom of the deck. You may have 3 or more people that are collaborating together to work against you. Come through, spirit. What else is my beautiful, wonderful collective out there need to know? And just so you know, this is a general read. Take the meat, leave the bones. If it doesn't resonate, let it go. If it does, wear that till the heels fall off, baby. You always use this term when watching tarot and for entertainment purposes only. Right now, you are walking out in blind divine faith, collective. And you know what? You may have a King of Pentacles that is stalking you, watching you. This could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, but this is somebody that's a creature of habit. They wanted you to take a risk on them, possibly, in the past, but they put a lot of confusion and illusion around this relationship that you had with this person. This could be family, this could be friends, this could be somebody that you deemed as family or friends, but I feel like this could be an ex as well. Now, I've been pulling that, y'all. We have a couple and an ex, and possibly a sibling, not possibly, a sibling and or a karmic child that has been working against you for some time. We got the King of Wands and the present energy. So somebody's trying to take passionate action towards you, and it is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or they just could have it in their chart, right? Because they want to take passionate action towards you because they feel like if they can get into have sex with you to get your sacral chakra, that they could bind some sort of energetic spiritual cord. Because I feel like what you've done, collective, they want to keep you blind to this as well. But what I feel like you've done, collective, is that when you broke ties with this person, you actually broke some sort of spiritual bind, some sort of spell work that they've done on you to bind you to them. You were able to break that, and they want to reattach that cord now. And they may be using your children. They may be using anything that you were closest to try to either get a reaction out of you or to lure you back into being with this person so that they can continue to bind you. Okay, you may also have a private investigator or a fraud investigator that is investigating you in your case, because there are some family members that probably posed you as dead in order to get some sort of life insurance policy out on you. Just know that there is a fraud investigator that is investigating that as well. That is the other message that I'm seeing with that, because they were hanging on to something that don't belong to them. We got justice at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm going to take them from the bottom, Spirit. Okay, so we got justice coming in for this, for what they took from you, or what they're hanging on to. Now, I feel like they're trying to hang on to these pentacles because they were supposed to be taking care of you in some way, shape, or form as a guardian, or, you know, it could even be I heard the executor of the trust also is involved with this. Okay, so there may be been a transfer of power from one executor to another. I'm also hearing that the executor of the will that was before the one that just took over now died. And I'm hearing a very painful death. I feel like this is something that's been going on for a really long time. Yes, you got a bright, brand new beginning coming, or they're trying to come up with some more ideas on how they're going to be able to trick you. Come through, Spirit. All right. Oh, we got the whole three. Okay, so right now they are in grief and they are stuck because the will is turning in your favor. Okay, so what I see with this is that you have a lot of good luck coming in. These people are getting a new perspective about you, and they are in despair and grief, and they are grasping for straws on how they are going to bind you again. And they are trying to take quick action towards you. They may be even trying to go after your vehicle or messing with your vehicles. You may have some vehicle troubles right now at this time. Come through, Spirit. Oh, that one came out. Yes, but you are the star, my babies. You are in the spotlight, or your case will be in the spotlight. Whatever these people have done to you in the past, they want to take credit for your healing. Oh, look at them now. They're all bitter. Well, we did it. We had a hand in that. No, they didn't. They didn't give two flying fucks or two good goddams about you when you was out in the street. They put you in them streets. They took everything away from you to make sure that you would have to be on the bottom of the barrel struggling. You were never supposed to be found, collective. You were supposed to be under a bridge somewhere. And that was the mercy that they showed you. That's the mercy your family showed you. Well, we won't actually murder them. We'll just do spell work on them to put them under a bridge, and they'll do it themselves. Come through, Spirit. But your family's going down for this. Whoever was involved in this theft is going to be exposed. And when I say exposed, it's going to be publicly, people. Publicly displayed. Yes! They did a lot of death magic on you. You may have had a lot of setbacks that you felt like you just could not get a leg up. You know? You're out here working, and you know what? I feel like some of you have lost your job, or just lost your ability to get to work because they were messing with your vehicle. I feel like some of you maybe even couldn't come up with your rent money. You had to move. And like, these people are trying to keep causing tower after tower after tower in your life because they are trying to win at all costs. But what I'm trying to tell you, people, what I'm trying to tell you, my beautiful, wonderful collective, my divine masculines and my divine feminines, is that they're not going to win at all costs. It's your ancestors, your spirit team, the divine that's coming through to win at all costs. And even though they are fighting, I got chills from head to toe. You need to meditate. You need to take your salt baths, and you need to have faith. Faith without works is dead. You need to walk in blind divine faith. I don't care how hard you got it right now. You need to pray and have faith that God hears you, because he does, and I'm here to tell you he does. If nobody's told you how beautiful, wonderful, and loved you are today, I'm here telling you from Jukebox Tarot, you matter. You are not forgotten. And these people are going to quit picking on you and quit breaking you and trying to break your heart. These people are trying to get a reaction out of you by using what it was closest to you. It could be your kids, it could be something that, you know, somebody in your family, or they just could be trying to ostracize you and reject you so that you feel like you don't belong anywhere, and question the fact that you are even, you know, meant to be in this world at all. But your worth is what they're attacking. They're trying to attack your self-worth is what they're doing. And that is the truth, my collective. Yes. They are trying to take quick action towards you. I'm telling you, they're going to send people in to have sex with you or try to get you in some sort of sexual relationship, because I feel like what the narrative has been with this coven that your family could be involved in, and I feel like that's what it is. It's a coven. I feel like that they are all having sex with each other, and they've been passing around an STD, and you don't have this STD, so they're trying to send somebody in that does have this STD so that they can say that they caught it from you. And that you're reckless, so therefore you can't be trusted, not only with your money but with your health. They're trying to put you in a position to where you know, you're just street trash and you can't handle your money, and they don't even want to put you in a mental institution. They just want to leave you in the street and leave you wherever you're at, but take over on your fiduciary duties. But there's an ending coming to that, collective. Yes. And even though you may be blind to a lot of things right now, there is some information. There's a whole 55-gallon drum of tea fixing to come out. What I told you, I know some of you heard some news by the end of July. Some other ones of us is going to hear some news by the end of September or the beginning of September. I'm hearing fall time. There's also going to be some of us that are going to get word of this in January and February of next year. Okay, this has something to do with children, or a child is involved with this. Doesn't necessarily have to be your child, but somebody is having a child pose as your child in order to receive some sort of inheritance, support check, something of that nature. Okay, so this is somebody definitely from your past. I could be an ex that's working. Yeah, these people are spying on you right now. They are trying to see, they're spying on your money. I feel like people are trying to somehow intercept whatever money you're making. If you have an online business, they are trying to pose as you and replicate what you do in order to intercept and take donations, or whatever you're selling, your merchants. They're trying to use your platform in order to make money, or they're trying to steal from you in any way, shape they can. They're going to come in with some sort of apology. Like when I see this this Page of Cups, like they're very immature. They still think that they're dealing with the you from way back when, and little do they know that you have grown, that you have, you know, gained a lot of wisdom, and that you are not the same person that you were in the past. Yes, they still plan on leaving you out in the cold and in poverty, but what's going to happen, what happened with this is, or maybe they're coming in with an apology because they left you out in cold and in poverty, and now they want to invest in you, but they're still wearing a mask, collective. You see that? They're still wearing a mask, so they're not being truthful. There's a reason why all of a sudden these people that have rejected you in the past want to come back in now to help you. We got the Judgment card next. Okay, we got Judgment, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Swords. Okay, so there is some sort of theft that is going to be coming to the light, that this lawyer, possibly a family attorney that's involved with somebody's case, or this just could be somebody's attorney that's, you know, if you have an attorney, this attorney is discovering this theft, and there's going to be a judgment called on it. For others of you, because I have the King of Swords here, you are standing in your no bullshit power because you did discover some sort of theft that was done to you, and you are literally calling judgment on these fucking people. Excuse my language. Yeah, they try to pull a fast one on you, but they're spying, gossiping, and they're still trying to trick you, right? Probably trick you into some sort of relationship. Like I said, what I told y'all, they're going to send somebody in to sex you up in order to give you some sort of sexually transmitted disease or sexually transmitted demon, so that they can pull a fast one on you. Okay, this could be a Virgo you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. Could have it in their chart. Could be in your chart, or you could be a Virgo. But what I see here is that you're pulling your energy back from these people. You're pulling your energy back from somebody that wanted to be in a partnership with you, because you realize this person was pulling a fast one on you. These people celebrated over the fact that they were able to put you in a partnership and got you married, possibly without your knowledge. Or this could have something to do with some sort of property, a house, that they're still trying to pull a fast one on you over you on. And there's some quick communication coming in about this property. Now I keep pulling this house, y'all, and it has something to do with some partnership, because I got the Lovers and I got the Two of Cups right here. So somebody was in a partnership with you, or claimed to be in a partnership with you, in order to gain some sort of property or house. And that is how they got victory and was able to get this money. This Queen of Wands, this witch bitch right here, who has been doing dark spell work on you under the full moon. We got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, they're still taking swift, reckless action towards you in order to keep you, or put you in jail, or just put you in this state of worry, stress, and giving you nightmares, right? They want you to be in this energy so that you're not able to manifest, collective. And all you want to do is, they're trying to get to some sort of resolution with you so that they can access your energy in order to get this spell to work, is what I'm hearing. This is somebody in your family that you walked away from. You're going to know who this is. You walked away from this person because not only did they stab you in your face, they stabbed you in your back. Multiple times. Like, there is a name on each one of these swords. Not only were they the ones to do it, but they actually had other people that they knew, that you were close to do this to you as well, collective. They even went as far as to do something to your vehicle. They see you advancing very quickly right now, and that is the reason why they're trying to rush in with some sort of non-committal love offer. This person is, okay, so it could be a King of Cups. When I see this King of Cups here, this is somebody, I'm hearing somebody has a lot of drugs. Could be a drug dealer. I'm sorry, a pharmaceutical dealer. Or, because YouTube won't let me post some things about that. But anyway, what I see with this is that somebody is very emotional. This person uses other people's emotions to take advantage of them. Like they work on your heartstrings, or they try to manipulate you in such a way that they can get a reaction out of you in order to make you look like you're crazy, okay? But you are rejecting this person, or this person feels rejected by you because you're not fucking with this person no more. They are collaborating still. They could be collaborating. They could be gay for the pay, man. When I see these peacock feathers, like I feel like somebody is also on the down low. They could be gay on the down low, trying to make it sound like they were with you in a partnership, but really on the cool, this motherfucker is either a lesbian or gay. They are waiting for some sort of ships to come in that were supposed to come into you, because you're very grounded. You are reality. You are very stable. You know, you are very you're good with animals, you're good with gardening, like you're about the home, you're a homebody. But this cycle is coming to a complete. It's coming to a completion. When I get the World card here, this is success, finishing a project, cycle is complete. So you may be completing you have completed some sort of karmic cycle with these people. And they need it. They are desperate to get back into your energy, or get back into your, you know, presence, so that they can bind another cord to you. They are doing, I'm hearing they're doing love spells on you. We got the Temperance right here, but you are protected from these spells. Yes, they want to have a new beginning with you, in some sort of relationship with you, but you're not having it. I feel like with the Lord, what the divine is doing is bringing somebody else in for you. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. I've been pulling this. They want to get back into your energy, or get you to trust them, so they can take you off somewhere, so they can literally unalive you. Yes. And they are doing spell work to manifest that, okay? Queen of Cups, this is your sisters involved. You could have a sister and a brother. This bitch is going to jail, baby. She's going to jail. Yes, and I'm telling you that there's somebody that was in the coven that's involved with this as well. So like I said, you may have a family members or several family members that are involved with some sort of Masonic group, or some other dark coven, possibly out of Mexico is what I just heard, that they are devoted to. And they think that they are a master and a teacher at this, but this right here is some sort of marriage institution. I feel like your sister wanted to manifest your death after getting you in a fake marriage, because you are the benefactor. If you are the oldest sibling, sorry, they don't want me to get this out to you. That is, like, for me, for an example, they murdered my oldest sister and made it look like an overdose, because she was the oldest. So the second oldest and my baby sister were in cahoots together to take out my oldest sister, and me being in the middle. So I feel like this may resonate with somebody out there in my collective. You may have a similar situation going on, where you were meant to receive a portion of that, but one of your other siblings had tried to take you out in order to get you out of the way, so that they could gain your portion of the inheritance. All right, so I feel like with this, the Ten of Wands right here, so we got the burden of proof is on them, but I feel like it is too much work for these people to continue to attack you, because they're not getting the results that they want. You know, you are a hard worker, and you've been battling this a long time, collective. Like, you have many battles under your belt that, you know, nobody has been there for you on. You have literally fought these battles with nothing but you and the divine. And you know what? Your ancestors and the divine sees that, and that is the reason why they are defending you at this time. Because you will have your 10 of Pentacles. You will have your family legacy. You will have what's rightfully yours. You will have your day in court. They were supposed to bring you something. They offered you up as a sacrifice on their altar, but little did they know, the devil, or whoever else they offered you up to, is not accepting their sacrifice. No, the deity is not accepting the sacrifice of you. You are the high priestess. You hold some sort of hidden knowledge, or you are receiving spiritual downloads at this time. And you are starting to have your spiritual gifts are starting to develop, and you're going to be seeing, you may be hearing things, you may be seeing things, but Spirit wants me to tell you that those are your spiritual gifts coming to light. Not to be afraid of it, but just to pray on it, and then just kind of go with it and see, because you're receiving downloads, you're receiving, I hear like some of you are clairaudient, not just clairvoyant. I feel like some of you, You could see them. You could see events in your mind, like when you close your eyes or when you have dreams. Some of you could have prophetic dreams, but what I'm saying is that you're going to have a very specific gift that is very powerful coming through to you at this time. Yes, Ace of Wands, and that is going to give you a brand new beginning, because you are going to be able to have a sharp spirit of discernment when it comes to people around you and who they're sending into you. And that is the good news you're about to receive, my babies. You are getting your wish fulfillment. You are the Queen of Swords. You are speaking the truth, and you are no bullshit, baby. You are sharp with your words right now. You are very blunt, and you know what? As well you should be. There is a judge that is looking over how they've been juggling your finances and you, and how strong you have stood over all of this, and this life of luxury that it was supposed to be yours, that you were supposed to be living some sort of lifestyle. They were supposed to be giving you some sort of support for a lifestyle, not just to keep you fed and whatever, but I feel like there was enough money that you were supposed to, you know, be going on vacations, or, you know, going out to eat. You know, you were supposed to be living some sort of certain type of lifestyle that this money was supposed to provide for you. But they're trying to say that you are chained to the devil, and that you're out there giving all your cinnamon away, that you may be a prostitute in the street. I don't know. But what I see with this is that these people, all the lies and all the things that they told on you is now attached to them. So what I see with that is that if they say, for instance, that you were a person that fucked everybody over, okay? Well, guess what? These people are now being seen in the light where they are fucking everybody over. And people are starting to see this about them. And so now that truth is going to be their truth. If they try to say that, you know, you were a violent person, or that maybe you were incestual, it's going to be discovered that they are violent and incestuous, okay? If it was said that, you know, you were, you know, just irresponsible, out on, you know, using drugs and didn't take care of your kids and all that jazz, these people are now going to be investigated by CPS and possibly losing their children due to drugs and alcohol that they are using. Because I feel like whatever narrative, whatever spell they put over you, or whatever truth they spoke over your life to others to try to put you in that narrative, is now happening to these people. And you may not see it right away, collective. And you know what? Sometimes we're not meant to see it right away, but you will get word of it. I'm hearing soon. There's going to be some funerals coming up over some people that you knew in your past that you thought were in on something, or you just, you know, had a little uneasy feeling about. These people are now dead and gone, really. Let's see what Kipper has to say, okay? I feel like these people are strung out on pills, possibly methamphetamine, definitely drinking, over drinking. I feel like these people really blew through a lot of this money by either trying to become a pharmaceutical dealer, and either they got screwed over on the deal, or what they got wasn't exactly what they thought it would be. Like it was cut with something else, or it wasn't that. You know what I mean? I feel like they got burned. I also feel like whatever was done to your children in the past, this is going to be for some of you, not everybody in my collective, but whatever was done to your children while you were in this relationship with your ex-husband, ex-wife, take it where it fits, collective, and they got control of the kids, and they are they're separating you and keeping you alienated from your children, and they're possibly using, you know, if you had children prior to this marriage, they're going to be using that child, or is probably not a child anymore, as some sort of punishment or leverage, or in some way, shape, or form, to get a reaction out of you, because they want to prove you as a violent person. What I said, I had child right here. There's child right there. Immature woman. Okay. Come through, spirit. What else is my beautiful, wonderful collective out there? You know, I just heard y'all need to laugh more. Laugh, because you got a message coming in. I'm going to tell you something about laughter. And when you get into a high vibration, you are able to manifest what you want. And that is the sole purpose of these succubuses and these energy vampires, could be your family posing as family, they're in their thoughts about how you were able to overcome a lot of this since childhood. Like, I feel like for some of you out there in my collective, you have been attacked since childhood. And you were supposed to, statistically speaking, you were supposed to be that statistic that wound up with bad health and never ever came out of whatever addiction you had, or whatever mental illness you had, or whatever poverty you were in. You were never meant to overcome that. You were meant to stay in despair, my collective. Just always be in your head about shit. Never moving on, never healing, never really realizing how much how loved you are and your worth, okay? The Spirit says that you are very valuable and you have a purpose. You are not a mistake. You are meant to be here for a reason. You are created for such a time as this, is what I just heard. Yes, you may be going to court soon. Some of you watching this, or if I got some cross watchers watching this, you may be going to court soon over a warrant. You may be getting indicted at this time. Yeah. And there's a lot of people in the community that might be getting indicted at this time as well. Yep. There's some warrants going out. Could be some raids. Come through, Spirit. Great fortune. Okay, so there's somebody in this community that has maybe stolen some sort of great fortune. Or there's a community that knows about some sort of great fortune that's got a lot of people in despair about in this courthouse. So I feel like somebody's money got confiscated when they either got pulled over or raided. So somebody lost a lot of money. Yeah, courtship. And I feel like this is somebody's partner that probably snitched on this person in order to stay out of trouble. There's also a lot of people in the community that knew this person probably dealt or had a lot of money. Courtship and despair. Now we have high honor. Okay, so collective, you may be somebody in the community that is regarded in high honor now. Okay? And some sort of person that you dated or an ex of yours in the past received some sort of great fortune, or they know that you are supposed to receive some sort of great fortune. We got a wealthy man at the bottom of the deck. You may have a wealthy man watching you, male or female. Tarot has no gender. Mature man under great fortune. So I got community and high honor, great fortune and mature man. With wealthy man on the bottom. And now I have, under the courtship, I have the lovers. Lovers, toil and labor, and adjudication. Okay, so what I feel like with this is that there was a fake couple that posed in court and worked really hard on getting and trying to prove to the court that they are you. And what I told you, I feel like y'all had a sibling, brother or sister, that married one of your exes and went and posed in court as you. And even tried to pose in front of the community that this great fortune belonged to them. And so they could be held in high honor. And so they could receive this unexpected income. Come through, Spirit. Whoa, all of them, Spirit, okay. Yes, they received some sort of house. This mature man. Occupation. So I feel like in the community you have an occupation that holds you in high honor. I feel like if you have a social media platform, or you just have a business where you advertise online, I feel like you have a lot of people that support you and hold you in high honor. There's a wealthy man that's watching you at this time. Okay, family room. So the family room, they are discussing this great fortune this mature man got with this house, and they're discussing this in this family room. Somebody is in bad health. Remember what I told you? I feel like some of these people that have done this to you, or not, if not all, but I feel like this mature man or this mature woman could be going out. They may not have long to live. This person is actually advanced in age, is what I just heard. Come through, Spirit. Yeah, you were supposed to receive this gift. Instead, they stood in your place and received this gift for you. Message of concern coming in. I feel like they are really clutching their pearls right now. I don't know what you're doing, collective, if you have like some sort of social media platform, or you're just, you're in the public eye online. This is really causing a tower moment for these people, because they can no longer keep you hidden. And so I feel like when some of these family members or friends, or they're going to pay somebody that you don't even know come in and try to dupe you, or get you to move somewhere, or get you to get out of the area that you're in order to trap you somewhere else. Why am I hearing kidnapping? Yes, they may even, I'm telling you, there's a child involved with this. It could be your child. It doesn't necessarily have to be a minor. It just could be a child that is involved, that was yours, that's in cahoots with these people. And that is a message of concern that's coming in, because all this is going to be discovered, collective. They're in despair, or they want you to be in despair over this child, or this person that is manipulating your child. They are really in their thoughts about this, because they are I'm telling what I just said. These people are going out. Now I got the coffin card. Yes. That is a message of concern that's coming in. I feel like the couple that was involved in getting in cahoots with your ex and one of your siblings and your child, possibly, somebody got a bad health report. Or maybe not. This might be an unexpected death that's coming in for these people. Come through spirit. And they are in their thoughts about this, because this is going to be, yes, there's a message coming in with about this main female and this death. Okay, so I feel like these people are scared that death is on their heels right now. And this official person is investigating this. There could have been a death involved that you don't know about, collective, that these people were involved with, that may be coming to light. And it's not just your case that's being discovered as a fraud case, but there could be also a murder case that's being discovered along with it. That something was not an accident. This private investigator or this official person is discovering that. Distant horizon. So these people are either going to be, why am I hearing death penalty? Somebody may get the death penalty. This is very specific for somebody out there. But what I feel with distant horizon, like, you know, this is fixing to come in. When you see the ship and the anchor, it's coming in. It feels like it's going to be a long time coming, but it's probably been a long time coming. I feel like with the pathway at the bottom of the deck, people, like this has been something that has been being investigated for many years. I'm hearing Rico, Ponzi scheme. Yes. And I feel like that this is being discovered in the courthouse, because a lot of the people that were involved with the original theft have died off. And the evidence that was presented before in the court to keep this ongoing theft going, has now been destroyed. This official person is discovering this, about this sudden wealth that was supposed to come to you, that you were expecting, collective. They left you in poverty, collective. And that, you know what, now they're concerned. They're concerned because they're being seen as a thief. This thief is coming out now. And you're being seen as a privileged lady. There's a change, baby. There's a change fixing to happen right now. Because these, what I said, bitch, what I said. Imprisonment. These motherfuckers is going to jail. They're going to jail. This mature woman is going to jail. She's trying to get away. She's trying to journey. Because they figured out that this bitch is a false person who got you in a false marriage, right? To receive some sort of unexpected income with this main male. And that is a message of concern that's coming in, collective. And that is what I have for you today. Same end result, okay? Babies, they can keep trying to attack you energetically, try to keep trashing your name. It don't matter. The divine has your back, because this is something that has been a long time coming, honey. This was something that was set in motion years ago, that I feel like the divine had to get everybody in the right position, so that way when they knock them off this high horse of whatever the fuck they was getting away with this long, that they hit every single branch on the way down, or that they land in this box right here. Because that's what they wanted for you, collective. They wanted you dead. Still do. They may still even be sending somebody in, trying to use your children to get close to you. Okay, so do not, my advice to you, my collective, is that be very selective over who you allow back into your energy, especially if it's an ex of yours that you were in a long-term relationship with, or you have children with. That's how you're going to know. You need to be very leery of this person. Baby mama, baby daddy, doesn't matter. Okay? Also, too, if you had family that is stealing from you, just know that they are watching you, they are stalking you, and they are still trying to send people in to bind you in some way. So just stay in prayer and meditation. Take your salt baths and just, you know, have faith. Be positive and know that you are divinely guided and protected. Okay, collective? This is Sadina here at G-Box Tarot, coming at you live. Get you some, babes.